Hello everybody, and welcome back to our challenge runs. We have Monster Party, I think it's 14 or something now. I honestly don't know. And as you can see, we don't have Faux Dowager to be worrying about. I mentioned it last time, but Faux Dowager is done for now. Because, well, I don't have anyone else that's gonna be, I can recruit just before her. That could also win, so well, that's about all we could do there. Yeah, it's Monster Party 14, yeah. I just double checked it. So, I had it right. Hooray! Anyway, for this one, well, you probably see it in the title. I don't know the full party yet. But, whoops, there's nobody to talk to. We're playing as a, well, I wanted to call it a jewel bag, really, but I think it's called Goodybag instead. And goodie bags are actually, they equip very much similar to the rotten apple, except that they also actually have very good stats. Problem? They have 5 wisdom. They're very unlikely to listen to us. The good news is, though, they do sometimes listen, so that you can actually do things with them and strategize a little. It's not the worst, anyway. You may also notice I have 2 other party members alive right now. I have Monsters and I have Ballroom still alive, the hero and Ballroom. I was debating to see if these guys could even do this on their own, but, well, they can, and I don't need to put them away. They'll be put away by the next time, or killed off by the next time you see them. But anyway, speaking of other people, we have Poppy. Poppy is a Pocus Poppet, and she's a weird one. Her stats are rather well-rounded. She has some okay equipment. She cannot equip shields, however, and it currently can't equip any other accessory. So, there you go. For items, I have, well, the best that Gumdrops can have, which is same as Rotten Apple, Steel Fangs, Slime Gooniform, and Top Hat. Poison Needles was for metals, just in case, but I didn't really need to level them much. Packs a Punch for themselves just to get some damage going. Mild Healing just in case. And as for Poppy, Poppy will be equipping with the Staff of Anti-Magic because the Edge Boomerang is not as useful here if we want her to survive. In fact, I found out Poppy doesn't even need to be a part of this fight, but I wanted to bring Poppy along since, well, I don't think she could handle things on her own if I tried doing this, so that's the only reason Gumdrops is with Poppy. But in any case, we have Yiggleaves just in case, though the Yiggleaves are more important for Gumdrops on Poppy than anything, because Poppy can't survive very well. But in any case, that's our party. But I was debating, but I'll show you a way to fight with both of them. But then I'll be showing you maybe one where Gumdrops does stuff on their own. But I will be using fast forward for that. And I'll be lowering the music so it doesn't grate on people. But before I forget anything, let's put follow orders on. And let's get this fight started. But I will fast forward this a little. And it's boss time against the Magmen. Alright. First things first, Packs a Punch yourself, Gumdrops. And for you, you should try and Fuddle. Fuddle can work on them. No luck. Gumdrops is immune to all breath attacks, which is a good thing. Poppy has, I think, resistance, if I remember right, but that's about it. Okay, good. Gumdrops listen to me. So Gumdrops can attack if they feel like it. I'm going to attempt to Kasap, and I'm going to try to Fuddle one more time. 2 confused. Perfect. Alright, we're good now. Yeah, you may as well Paxa yourself just to see. Ah, darn it. Well, the only thing you really need to be doing is trying to Fuddle. Okay, that's fine with me. Darn it. Yeah, Poppy's probably gonna die. That Packs a Punch went to waste. Alright. Try attacking, and honestly, keep Fuddling. They have nothing better to use their MP on anyway, so why not? Nice dodges, though. That Cloak of Evasion is working. Yeah, I didn't really go over her equipment too well, but yeah. She doesn't have any shields, though. But I will risk having her attempt to heal herself. Ugh, that's the problem with gumdrops, unfortunately. Ow. Keep trying to fuddle, I guess. Alright. One is confused, at least. Two are confused, I mean. Now, let's just... Yes! Okay. We just want to make sure at least only one is able to attack at the time. Thank you for helping. Poppy's dead. Can you Yiggleaf Poppy? You did it! Awesome. Good job. At this point, you may as well buff yourself in case it attacks, and then just go all out. No more Pack-a-Punch, unfortunately. But we can just kind of wail on him for now. Want a sap? There you go. There's only one left, so we may as well try to do that, since I can't get a Pack-a-Punch in. Alright, and that's how you do it with the both of them. But, Gumdrops can, as you can see, basically could kind of do this on their own. So I'm going to do a quick playthrough, because again, I will be fast-forwarding, but Gumdrops going through this by themselves. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, the setup is basically the same. I am going to lower the music now. We're just going to half it now. You probably barely can hear it, because you don't really need to be hearing this. Alright, so first things first, follow orders, and the first thing that we want them to do is Pack-a-Punch themselves. If they will listen. But the thing about Gumdrops is that, well, they got such good stats that they could just solo this. And it doesn't matter if they fool around. And now we would like to try and Kasap. I could try fuddling, but it's unnecessary. Kasap worked. Want to do one more? You did it! Nice. And then we just want them to attack. But they literally can't do anything. And even if they get enough of those single target hits, Gumdrops can just kind of use a medical herb and be fine. They're like a mini version of a metal slime. The unfortunate thing is they max out at level 9, which is a little sad. But yeah, Gumdrops could have soloed this the whole way through. It's just amazing. This is probably going to be Gumdrops' most proud moment, I imagine, though, because that's all they get. But I will be putting all my Wisdom Seeds on Gumdrops just so I can more reliably control them. But for now, having someone that doesn't listen sometimes is kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, that's it for the Magmen. I will see you next... it's been a while. I think the next one is at the Rite of Passage, if I remember right. Or something in between. See you there. Okay, guys, we're here at the Rite of Passage, about to take on Robin Hood. And we were able to do this with these two, but it is still a little bit chancy. That's because it really depends on Gumdrops if Gumdrops is going to listen at times, and also depends if Robin Hood decides not to be overly critically hitting us. He still can do that, and we don't really have much options against it. But I did get a couple of Wisdom Seeds, so we're very close to getting that 20 Wisdom we need. I wish that Gumdrops could use the Bianca's ribbon, because then we can get the 10 Wisdom out of the way, but sadly, unfortunately, we cannot. These are the stats that they have at the moment at level 6. They only have 3 more levels left, but it's not going to get too much better. The defense is still very good for Gumdrops, but it's eventually going to start dropping off. Now, as for Poppy, Poppy is... Poppy's okay. Poppy's got pretty good agility. They have the same agility. Poppy's only a little weaker in strength. Not as good resilience, but that's okay. They get better equipment options. I threw on the Cloak of Evasion for that reason. But Wisdom doesn't matter. Luck, funny enough, they both are very lucky. I kind of appreciate that. Now, for item setup, this is the best that we can give Gumdrops. I don't think I had the Tortoiseshell on last time, which is better defense, but we didn't really need it, so not a big deal. But otherwise, best gear that the Gumdrops gets. Couple medicinal herbs to help with healing, because we can tank some hits, but not very well. Yiggleaves are going to be a must, so that's about it. And a couple Pack-a-Punches too. Now, again, this might go wrong, so if things do go wrong, I'll show you the first failed run, and then I'll show you the winning run right after. Just a heads up. But anyway, Poppy's gotten the Staff of Anti-Magic. It's their best weapon at this time. Cloak of Evasion's not their best defense. I do have access to a flowing dress, but Cloak of Evasion at least can give Poppy a chance to, well, dodge. So, taking it. Top hat, best helmet defense. Neither can wear shields. And the crude image, I just decided to make Poppy more lucky. Why not? And as for gear, very similar. Medicinal herbs, packs of punches, and leaves. So, that's it for our setup, I believe. Let's move on forward. Stop right there, and here we go all again. I will just meet you at the fight. For boss time against Robin Hood and... oh, it's Hood. It's actually Hood. And a Hippoplocamus that no one cares about. First things first, we're going to go ahead and use a Paxa Punch on Gumdrops. And for Poppy, this is actually important, we're going to use Buff on Gumdrops. That's fine. For some reason, or maybe not for some reason, Robin Hood generally seems to focus on Gumdrops. Hopefully it's because she's in the front. I don't know. Or they're in the front, I'm not sure. But for this ongoing, we're probably going to be fighting against Gumdrops not using the right thing. So we're going to try to have her attack, and we're going to have Poppy go ahead and try to buff. I don't know if Gumdrops is a female or not, to be honest, but I feel like they both are, so why not? You try to attack, and now that we got 2 buffs on Gumdrops, we got to throw 3 on Poppy. If we want Poppy to stick around anyway. That's fine. That's still fine. 1 more, and then Poppy is at the best that they can do. They're still going to take like 60 damage. Alright, at this point, I'm going to have you use the Paxa Punch on Poppy, or attempt to, and Poppy's going to attempt to heal herself. Poppy's playtime? No, not quite. Alright, it worked. Time to wail on Robin Hood. Oh, right, I forgot one important thing. We want to put sap in there. In that case, why don't you try to heal, and we're going to have you sap. Okay, that's worked. That's why they weren't doing as much damage. I'm going to actually have you use your medicinal herb, and you attack. Fizzle works fine, because that means he can't heal himself. Jeez. But try to heal, please. Thank you. It's sad that they take that much damage. Alright, Poppy is going to probably die, so... Whack can work, but... yeah, I saw that coming. Alright, time to Yiggly. Poppy's going to be out for a bit. Please do not crit. This is where things get dangerous, by the way, because Gumdrops might not listen. There we go. They usually listen, but you need to attack. You need to buff up. That's okay. You keep attacking. You got to keep buffing. I technically could probably also just have Poppy attack and not worry about dying, but I want to at least make those Paxa Punches worthwhile. Alright, you're out of Paxa Punches, that's fine, you attack, and Poppy Paxa up. Good damage. Good damage to you too. You are out of, no, you're not out of medicinal herbs. Throw 1 more and see if you can. I like to try to focus on keeping Poppy alive first, because Poppy at least can listen sometimes. The heal's not going to matter at this point. But yeah, this sometimes can go fast and go slow sometimes too. Alright, please Yig. Oh boy, are we gonna lose to this? You're killing me, and you might be killing yourself. Okay. At this point, just attack, and you definitely need to buff. If Poppy, what do you call it, stays alive, then they can easily revive. But if Gumdrops goes down again, it's gonna be a little scary. Oh, someone's dead. That was bound to happen. Yigglies. I was trying not to do this with Yigglies, and it is possible to do it without Yigglies, but it is hard. So, I'm gonna say buff is more important, because you only need a couple. Alright, you're still going to attack. One more buff, and Gumdrops can last almost for a while. That's fine. You're gonna attack, and I'm gonna have you Pax-a-Punch Gum. I'm probably taking a risk, but I'm taking constant risk when it comes to Gumdrops. Also, this is taking longer than it usually does. Try to attack. You got a buff. Alright, at this point, just attack. You do decent enough. Yeah, this is why I feel like buffing is needed. But I think Gumdrops might have cost us here. You need this one more. Would you please? Yeah, this is about to go south. Oh, God. Oh, nice dodge. Please just attack, and you really need to stay alive, Poppy. Please stop that, Gumdrops. Alright. Keep Gumdrops alive, too, because Gumdrops actually has the defense. I wish we had Kabuff. Buff is good, but still, it's like, oh, come on. The snooze won't work. I wonder if maybe getting rid of all their MP would have helped. I don't know. That's fine. You attack. Paxa up Gumdrops because they're more likely to live, even if it's not worth it. Oh, God. Should I defend? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to. Okay, just attack. Get the damage out there. Oh, we're okay now. We're fine. That became a little more harrowing than it should have. I had a test run where nothing went wrong and it just worked. And then another where we died. So it's all dependent on Gumdrops cooperating and also getting lucky. I think we got relatively lucky when it came to the critical hits, though. So I'll take what I can get. And I'm glad I got to do this on the first recorded run, at least. All right. The next up is not until the pawns, maybe, and shit, I can't remember the names right now. It's been a bit. The horse, though, after our wife gets kidnapped. So I guess I'll see you there. All right, guys, we're at the pawns, and as we all know, usually the pawns are a waste of space, but in this case, they have at least a bit of a challenge. Here's our current levels. We didn't really level up much, if at all. I mean, I think Poppy might have leveled up. I'm not sure. But here's our general stats. We also killed off the hero, but we need him in the party, so there you go. Well, we don't need him for the pawns part, but we do need him for the last part. But still, in any case, here's our stats. As you can see, Gumdrops hasn't changed much there. And Poppy is still basically the same as well, so there you go. For items, same gear for Gumdrops here, but for usable stuff, got 4 Yigglies, because Poppy's the most likely one to go down. Gumdrops shouldn't, but might. A couple packs of punches, and a couple medicinal herbs just in cases. For Poppy, we're going to actually switch to the Staff of Anti-Magic for this, but I had the edge. I was supposed to remove the Edge Boomerang, but I forgot. I did some test runs going forward, and then I was like, oh, whoops. So, so we have that, but we have similar things. Medicinal herbs, packs of punches, and some Yigglies. I actually have the flowing dress on Poppy now, because, well, it's time. Time to have it, because we will need it for at least Pawn 2. And anyway, we may as well just go ahead and get started. We won't get any further? Well, let's find out about that. For mini-boss time against Orc Pawn. First things always first, packs a punch yourself, Gumdrops, and you are going to buff Gumdrops once. Of course, you attack Poppy first. For you, I don't see any reason to use any of your current magic stuff, so you could just go ahead and try to attack, and I'm going to have you buff yourself now. I really wish you had Kabuff right now, Poppy. Ugh, God, that sucks. Okay, so we lost some defenses here. Let's see. Buff Gumdrops again. Alright, I'm fine with you accidentally doing that. Go ahead and buff yourself, Poppy. Yeah, because the Kasap seems to take more than buff can actually provide, which sucks. But I don't think Fizzle works, or if it is unreliable here, so honestly, we're better off. I'm going to try sapping to get it down further, and that should be enough. Now, you know what? For shits and giggles, Because I don't have the stat screen up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, at this point, Poppy's just going to attack. We're not using the Paxa on herself because... Damn it. Because she's probably going to be busy and not going to always be able to attack. Ow. It kind of sucks having to rely on gumdrops a lot. Ooh, Snooze! That's actually pretty good. You know what? Go for Fizzle then. I doubt it will work, but you know, why not? Buff yourself. That's fine. Alright, you may as well go back to attacking. Or whacking, why not? At this point, I'm going to say go ahead and Paxa yourself, because we need to get that damage out. Of course you do that. Let's just go all out. I'm at a point where we can't keep buffing. There you go. And that's it for Pawn 1. I'm going to heal up, set up for Pawn 2, and I'll be right back. Alright, I refilled our stacks. The only thing that I did different was take out that boomerang and also give Poppy the Zenithian shield so she can use bounce. But anyway, let's jump on into Pawn 2. Yeah. For a little bit harder of mini-boss time, the Chimaera Pawn. Alright, so for this, as usual, we want to start off with a Paxa Punch on you. And for you, we're going to start with the Zenithian shield because Poppy, the pawn does more damage with magic than it do with the breath. And Poppy can use buffs to help with defense at least. Alright, now at this point, you've already got it, so you can just try for your attack. I'm going to have you start setting up for buff. Good. You just keep doing that for the moment. We will get a sap in soon. Yeah, Weird Dance they're immune to. Alright, Fire Breath is not the greatest. Yeah, just try for the attack anyway. We're going to have you buff Gumdrops now. I'm eventually going to be having Poppy start healing too. But get a sap in there. There you go. Alright, you attack, and I think at this point, it's time for you to go ahead and heal. Did it? Oh, bounce wore off. Yeah, if bounce is up, they ignore using magic, it seems. I mean, it's smart, but still. The Crackle doesn't do much damage, but the Sizzle, or is it Sizzle? No, Sizzle doesn't do much. Crackle does the damage. That's it. Anyway, go ahead and just keep healing yourself for now. We're not going to use any Paxas yet. There you go. You're out of those. Alright, go for it. Why not? Wish you didn't do that. I'm going to actually have you attempt to do this, but I don't expect you to. Oh, thank you. That's nice. I like it when they listen. You know what? Try one more, and then we can go on all the attack. Cool. Gotta love that. Alright. Both of you can now start attacking. And there you go. Alright. Yeah, it's not the cleanest strategy, I'll admit that. But we made it through. That's the important thing. And now all we got left is the stupid horse. I'll see you there. Alright, we're here. And for this fight, it's a little bit... It's not very different. We have the same general items. I didn't really need to refill, though. But, we have the same gear, but we're going to be having the hero get revived, thanks to how this works usually. And yeah, unfortunately we do not have Kerplunk in this case. Otherwise I would be able to, you know, just have him, well, take himself out and then have these two take care of things. So he's going to be alive for a bit, but he won't be really contributing. He'll just be showing off his items. Just wanted to mention that. But anyway, I'm going to get this long dialogue part started, and I'll just meet you at the start of the fight. So, I will see you there in just a sec. It's boss time against Khan the Knight. Now, regarding first things first, we're going to have you just go ahead and show off your mirror, because it's very pretty, monsters. For you, you're going to start off with a Paxa Punch, and you are going to go ahead and throw the Zenithian shield up. Okay, I wish you didn't do that. We're going to have you show off that mirror again. You are going to heal poor Poppy, and Poppy is going to start buffing themselves. Show him who he is in the real. For the real, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and keep healing, I guess, and you got to buff yourself again. We're just getting up until monsters can get to half. This is the sucky part of this challenge, honestly. And I'm really tempted to have monsters be healing, but I really shouldn't. So we're just going to go ahead. I know I've done it with Kerplunk in the past, but I don't... I'm going to see if I can avoid it. Go ahead. Nope, nope, nope. I hit the wrong thing. Why don't you go ahead and now buff Gumdrops. That chili breath is not good. Alright, keep showing it off. Do that last thing here, and then now start defending, because you need to get yourself up. That's fine. You didn't use the medicinal herb. Just defend, please. Bounces down, of course, and let me guess, you're going to go swoop? Or that. Oh my god. Just do it already. At this point, you may as well just... Fax? No. You don't have any buffs. Oh, well, you have Absorb Magic, but we won't really need that. And for you, we're just going to have you use Zenithian Shield again. That could have been bad. Alright. Now he finally does it. Thank you, Devor. I wish you would heal everybody instead of just monsters, though. That feels a little unfair. But anyway, go ahead. You're starting to attack now, and you have the thing up. Time to start healing. Okay, sure. You can attack, I guess, and you can heal Gumdrops. We do gotta get a sap in there soon. That's nice. Alright, you attack and go ahead for the sap. Absorb Magic is You got your MP back. There you go. Go ahead and just attack. And are you... I don't remember if you are Paxes. Yeah, I decided against it. So go ahead and Pax it yourself and just go for it, I guess. Very good. It's a good way to get some damage out there, though. Just attack, but you gotta use the shield in a bit. Again. Thank you! Okay. Unfortunately, though, that did do some tanking, but I think it makes up for the fact that we were kind of getting fucked earlier, so... You know what? Do you have any more herbs? You do not, so... Just attack. Just get the damage out there. Miss and ow. I wish you would stop that, Gumdrops. Alright, someone's going to go down. Great. Let's find out. Oh! You're hanging on by a thread. If he uses... This is a strange case here. We might get screwed out of this fight. Just a heads up here. I don't have anything better I can do right now. Oh, wow! Yeah, if he used either Kaswoosh and Bounce just wore off, or... yeah, I think only Kaswoosh if the thing wore off. It would have killed both of us. Both of them. But we did it! Khan is down. Stupid horse. Alright, now we can start our Generation 3 stuff. And I guess I can start bringing in some party members. I already recruited some just in case that I needed it for these parts, but apparently I did not. That said, I may end up going crazy with the levels yet. I don't know. I'll see you in Gen 3. Oh, right. And we get some level ups too. Do our wagon members get it too, or just the people here? I think it's just the people here, right? Okay, good.